Hello all. For my contract video, um, I decided to do a general service agreement for my contract. So the basic aspects that I had picked for it was, of course, listing the client and the contractor. So for us, our client was Keegan, Sydney, and Haley, and Jordan and I were the contractors providing the service to their facility. So I did put a little background information into my service agreement. Um, and it just says the client is of the opinion that the contractor has the necessary qualifications, experience, and abilities to provide services to the client, and that the contractor has agreed to provide those services to the organization that it's for. Some basic things I did put in my contract were, of course, the services provided, that we were going to do the aging activity at their facility. I also included, they may include any other task which the parties may agree upon. I do know with the aging activity, we can customize it per facility, tweak it, I should say. I wouldn't say customize, but tweak it a little bit depending on the type of facility we're going at. And so I put that in there in the contract as well. The terms of the agreement talked about, of course, the dates of it. It'll remain into effect until the date of service. In the event that either party wishes to terminate, it needs to be provided in written notice 7 days prior by the client who's wanting it canceled. I also did include in there that if they wanted to cancel the event, they had to do it within 7 days to receive 30% of their portion back, because we decided that they would have to put a 30% down payment for the service, and then the rest would be billed to them after, which would be due 30 days after date of that we would provide the service. And so we did, the contractor will charge a flat fee of $2,000 for a full day of services, and of course $1,000 for a half day. 30% was due upon the agreement signed and the date for the service. And penalties for late payment are 15% per month, and the amount still owing. I also did put a confidentiality aspect into this contract to kind of talk about, that the client won't give out any additional information about the service provided to them, so they won't try and sell it themselves, or give out any pertinent information to make the contractor's services not valid for others. We also put in there that the contractor won't divulge any information in regards to the client, so who they're working for, or what the organization is doing, finances, clientele that might be within a facility if you're doing it, say, at a hospital or a long-term care facility. I did put a couple additional clauses in there. We talked about doing an empathy video to provide to the companies, so that if they wanted to do that for their staff, if they aren't able to make the day of service that we were providing for the client, but that would be for them to use at their own discretion, but it would be included in any purchase from us. Any modifications have to be in writing, and we all have to agree upon it. And that was kind of it. I really just kind of did a basic one, but it was very specific to the amount of hours for the contract, the type of contract. So if it was a full day or a half day, it did specify in there that we had to document if it was a full or a half day, and then, yeah, go from there. So that's my contract. Thanks, guys.